Okay then, hunters, we are back and we have got a lot to go over today, as we have got Discord quests that are coming in through the rankings. The Monster Hunter status pages are now associating issues with the games and what it is that they're currently working on, but unfortunately this has opened the door to some really bad wording about the performance at hand. We take an updated look at where the reviews are for the game versus the player numbers totaled, and we have a statistic for you guys that may well surprise you. Yeah, this one baffled me. Nonetheless, we are going to dive on into everything we've got happening today. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button and subscribe with post notifications turned on, and we are giving away a copy of the game. If you want to get involved there, all you have to do is head down to the comment section, put in a yellow love heart, and we're going to announce the winner here on the channel in a week's time, so make sure you stay tuned to the channel for that one to come out. Nonetheless, so let's dive into the game and see what it is that is happening right now. So starting off, Monster Hunter have now announced that you can complete the Monster Hunter Wilds quest on Discord to receive the Hunt Begins assistance pack, which is featuring a starter pack of a few helpful items for the new hunts ahead. Now this one obviously has right here 10 well done steaks, 10 mega potions, 10 nutrient, 10 max potion, and 10 life powder. Now you can complete Monster Hunter Wilds Discord quests on Discord for this one, and it's going to be ending on the 6th of March. So we've only got around 5 days left on this one to be able to actually go ahead and obtain that. While I'm at it, I've actually got a load of codes with regards to an awesome little bundle pack that you guys can get your hands on. If you want some of the codes, just stick a comment in the comment section, whether you're on PlayStation, Xbox, or PC, and I'll just reply to some of you guys with a load of these codes. Anywho, we're still waffling. This next one right here, though, we have the Monster Hunter status page that's been posting some really interesting stuff, actually, which has really confused me, considering we've not had a solid move on the performance problems inside the game. This first one here states that hunters, we are aware of an issue occurring for some players where the grill a meal or ingredients center features cannot be unlocked, even though the progress criteria is met by the player. They're currently working on this issue and will provide further updates when they have them. As well as this one right here, which is that they're currently investigating an issue that can occur when visiting the smithy, which obviously is a massive issue considering you use it so bloody often. But nonetheless, weapon upgrading tutorials are repeatedly shown and disabling certain options in the menu, which again, they're looking into, and they are going to give us some more communication when they have that. Now, the only thing that we're seeing right now with regards to the performance issues is that they are currently giving us some troubleshooting, but I've heard no actual word on the basis that they're genuinely looking into it and they are looking at fixing it. Now, this is heavily concerning. If you guys watched yesterday's video, then you'll know full well that the community are kicking off at large because of the way that the optimization is inside of this game, and rightly so. It's causing some damn issues regardless of what rig it is over on PC. After taking a look at the comment section yesterday, though, I did notice that actually a lot of console players are not having a problem with this one, and it does seem to be statistically just PC players, or at least for the most part as far as the majority would go. And it doesn't even matter what specs it is that they're running, whether it's top end, medium, or bottom end of the spectrum when it comes to PCs. This thing just seems to not work on absolutely anything, which is evidently why it's getting reviews such as this right here. With 57,000 reviews on the platform of Steam right now, we are seeing 48.5% of a positive movement. Yeah, that's absolutely crazy. That's nearly 52% that are of a negative review basis. Now, with a game that's got a player count of around 1.3 million at peak concurrent in any 24-hour period, this is quite an interesting move, that's for sure, especially considering they're not really approaching the move of how to actually fix this. They've given us some troubleshoot methods and where you can move some files. I'll leave the link down in the description for you, and you can go ahead and do that if you so wish, but it just seems like a load of messing around for me when the game should have been optimized from the absolute get-go. It's infuriating because the game itself is absolutely incredible, and I feel like I'm just bashing my head against a brick wall and repeating myself time after time, because essentially that's all I'm getting at. The game's incredible, the optimization is piss poor. Anywho, moving in, we have got some interesting stuff happening on the Reddit right now, because I didn't actually realize this, but people are not obviously doing some of the stuff that monster hunters should normally do. This post right here states, what are you people even doing? Hunting monsters? 71k people out of 1 million have cooked a steak. That's a 7.1% of the player base have activated this achievement. Now, if you guys don't know, food is quite a big portion when it comes to this game. It gives you a lot of buffs, it gives you a lot of positives that you guys will be able to utilize this for, and using the steak on its own will definitely help you with regards to your stamina movement and your health optimization. So as to why nobody's actually made a steak when it's the first recommended piece of food that you are having to cook, absolutely baffling. Now, hilariously, the top comment on this one was stating that they haven't had to make any more yet, but you're right, I should make some more max potions. Absolutely love this. Absolutely love this indeed. Now, we have got 2 different posts coming up about this game, and one of which is hilarious, as apparently this is a cycle that has happened quite a lot throughout Monster Hunter franchise as an overall. I'm obviously relatively new, as the only game that I've really played was Monster Hunter World back when it first released, and now we're venturing into this game and probably enjoying this one a lot more than the last. Nonetheless, we're going to take a look at these first ones to begin with. This states right here, not to dismiss the issue, but it feels like Wilds has had a huge step up from Worlds so far. I know some people are having some performance woes, and that does suck, but damn, in this game, it's so much better than Worlds in my opinion. The wound system is so rewarding, at least for Greatsword, and is way better than Clutch Claw tenderizing. The quality of life stuff, like being able to skip the end quest countdown, faster gathering animations, being able to just ping from hunt to hunt in the open world, Seek Rat making the open world a goddamn joy to move around and explore while fitting pretty seamlessly into the combat. The crafting is refined, just all in all loving the game and all the improvements. Hope Capcom can get on top of the optimization so more of you can get to play, and I think that this actually nails this one down to the ground. It is definitely a much better game, and it does seem to be leaps above where it is that Worlds actually left off, or at least in my personal opinion, it does seem to be quite a large leap forward, although obviously the optimization is definitely letting it down. So I'm really hoping that they actually do something about it so that they can get into the game and really experience everything that the game has to offer. Meanwhile, on the other end of the spectrum, this main post right here that received 12,000 upvotes, which is 12 times more than the previous post we've just read, you guys, states, me after the 10th 6-minute ride to go kill a monster in under 5 minutes. Perhaps I treated you too harshly, which is Monster Hunter Rise. Now, apparently the Monster Hunter franchise does have a weird cycle of the new game at hand being absolutely ass and the old game being absolutely incredible. Then the new game releases and something else comes out, and then all of a sudden that old game that they said was rubbish was absolutely incredible and the new one is now good. It's a hilarious little cycle that they've got going on, but nonetheless, apparently that is something that is happening with this one. Although if I remember rightly, Monster Hunter Rise genuinely received quite a lot of hate. Needless to say, 12,000 upvotes on this one was a little bit of a surprise for me, because I actually don't remember it getting some glowing reports, or at least that's my personal viewpoint on it from when I saw it releasing. Let me know if I'm obviously wrong down in the comment section, like we all know you guys bloody will. And while we talk about the comment section, we got to take a look at your top comments, because it's actually really intriguing to hear your guys' opinions, and I'm always open to being wrong, and I'm always open to being called out. So let's take a look at this first one. It states, calling out its performance issue is not bombing. This game, like many others, relies on brute force upscaling over proper optimization. Digital Foundry logged all this on peak hardware. It's not properly performing, and I actually really do agree with you on this one. And although I did think it was a little bit unfair, mainly because the game is absolutely incredible and the optimization problems shouldn't really take away from the game experience, it definitely is, and I was 100% wrong. I'll hold my hands up high, and it definitely needs to be sorted. This next one right here states, it's good news actually. The game needs to be shit on for how bad the optimization is. This is going to be the Game of the Year contender for sure, and if it gets nominated without backlash for its performance, will be well and truly effed. And I actually really agree with this one. I think when you start getting into the Game of the Year basis, you're going to get nowhere near if you don't rectify the problems that put that game in the top front anyway. So fingers crossed they managed to get that sorted, and I genuinely believe this game's got contender for Game of the Year. It's already knocked out Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate 3 and Hogwarts Legacy for them original launch numbers, which is absolutely wild to see. And this final comment right here states, the game can be amazing, but performance should not be normalized normalized. No, it should not be normalized any shape or form. And unfortunately, they don't seem to be approaching this one with all the seriousness that the community genuinely are. So fingers crossed they do start to up this one, and we can hopefully get a bit more of a positive outcome. Nonetheless, if you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up, subscribe, post notifications turned on. Thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate you all. But as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.